Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are an artist like me or you are a creative person, comparing yourself to others when you see them posting on social media and having all those successes and you feel, oh my gosh, why am I not like this? Why am I not succeeding the same way as they are? And you feel a little bit down and you feel a bit discouraged. This video is for you. Today I'm going to show you process of painting, watercolor painting in my sketchbook, but at the same time I'm going to talk to you about something which I think is important and we all can relate to that. I'm going to talk about comparing yourself to others. My name is Marta Nowicka. I am a visual artist, Polish visual artist based in the US. I am a painter, printmaker, but I'm also a coach. I am intercultural coach and I support expats when they are relocating to other countries. And I also coach women when they transition from one profession to another or from one place to another. So let's go and talk about comparison. I don't know about you, but in my case, it happens quite often. I look at social media of my artist friends at their, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and I see they are achieving all those wonderful successes. They have big exhibitions, they sell artworks, they get to the art residences, and it seems like their life is just full of amazing achievements. And what I'm feeling in those moments, of course, I'm feeling my art career does not look like this. Yes, I sell my work, yes, I show my work, but it's not just like that. I don't, have so many successes. But then I try to think more objectively. I realized that, first of all, what I'm seeing on social media, it's only half of the truth. I don't see all the struggles. I don't see all the efforts. I don't see moments of doubts and discouragement. I don't see those people feeling not enough or not good enough. I only see those positive emotions and positive outcomes. And that's what we are doing very often in social media. We're showing this positive, happy, successful side of our life. So first of all, every time when you start thinking like this, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, they are all, having better lives, better careers. Remember, it's only part of the story. The second thing is try to understand why. Why is it happening like that? In my case, I think since I was young, I was struggling with this little bit lack of self-confidence or this feeling of not being good enough. And it came from like two things. I think that my family relations, but also from my cultural background. We Poles tend to be very critical to ourselves, and that's how I was brought up. When I was a kid, when I was at school, I usually heard feedback when I did something which was either wrong or not good enough, and I rarely heard any positive feedback. So, when I did something good, when I achieved something, usually it was treated as normal, as natural. For the most of my life, I had this feeling that everything I achieved, it's nothing, but other people are better, they are, achieving more, they are having more success. So it's good to also understand why you have feelings like that. The third thing here is that very often we don't see our own achievements. It's connected to the second point. We just don't see them. We just think that they are not big enough. What I want you to do is to do what I'm usually doing at the beginning of a year. Like each year in January, I take my notebook. I write down all the achievements connected to my art career from the last year, even if there are small things. So I write down all the shows, I write down all the sales, and of course, I would love to have more sales, but each sale is precious. It means that someone decided to have my art on his or her wall. I'm very grateful for that. I write down all the new skills I have learned, all new things I experienced, even the, applications I sent which maybe, maybe I was rejected, but still I was brave enough to apply for residencies, apply for shows, apply for art projects. When you write down all those small achievements, small successes, you will see how much you have achieved. And the last thing I want you to do, and I think this is the main message here, try to avoid comparing yourself to others. Instead of that, compare yourself to yourself from a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, from the moment when you started this new career or this new adventure. So if I start comparing myself with myself from a year ago or from 7 years ago when I started my art journey, I can see how much I have achieved. I can see how much I have grown. I can see how much I succeed in that area. So yeah, remember, whenever you want to compare yourself to others, you don't know their stories. That's one thing. Second, appreciate more your achievements and compare yourself to yourself from a couple years ago. And even if you have years when you didn't achieve anything, spectacular, that's also okay. You may have those moments when you're not achieving anything. Maybe you need to focus on something else, on your family, on your health, on other areas of your life. And that's also okay. That's all for today. I just wanted to share with you my thoughts and, tell you that I'm here. If you want to discuss that, share in the comments what do you think about that. How can you relate to this topic? And you are not alone with those feelings. I think most of us are experiencing moments of doubts or discouragement, but we all should be very proud of the fact that we are trying, we are learning, we are creating, we are continuing our artistic or other path. Please share in comments what do you think about this topic, how do you relate to that, and if you like this video, please subscribe and like and stay tuned for more. Bye!